backstage of a show, working. Good morning, hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new reading vlog. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amelia and I am a booktuber, and yeah, we are going to get really quickly into this video, but before we do, please, if you do enjoy this content, please subscribe, please comment down below, please like this video, and please follow my social medias that are linked in the description. Sorry, I'm feeling kind of rough today, like hot for no apparent reason. I'm very like ill. I need to get something to eat, to be honest, but I haven't done that yet. But yes, we're here today with another reading vlog. I'm doing a realistic weekly reading vlog when I'm off work. Because the only day I'm actually working, I say I'm off work, I'm working tomorrow during the day at my normal job. On Wednesday I'm working at my other job, but it's my job where I can usually read. I don't know how I'm going to get away with that at work this week, but we'll try. But I'm off work majority of the week, but I am working backstage of a show, and I'm not like backstage of a show sitting down so I can read a book. I'm backstage of a show working, like doing crew, so I won't be able to sit down and read. So yeah. So I'm just going to do a realistic weekly reading vlog where I'm going to aim to read, but these are the two books I'm hoping to get through in this reading vlog. So we've got 1,000 Boy Kisses by Tilly Cole. I started reading this on the plane to and from Barcelona this weekend, and I'm enjoying it. I'm not saying I'm loving it, but I am enjoying it. I'm like on chapter 7, which is like 28% of the way through the book so far, which is good. I think I could easily get through this if I just sit and read, and the way I'm feeling today, probably I'm just going to sit and read because I'm feeling so like, I was going to film a video. I was going to film what's on my TBR card, like all the books I have, but I just don't feel, I might do that later on in the week when I'm feeling a little bit like fine. I also want to get through Daisy Hates. I started this, when did I start this? Probably back in April, like end of April, early May, for a video, and I got 22% of the way through the book and then I just couldn't fathom reading it anymore. So I'm going to try and get back to it and try and get back into it. So as there is that, I am also reading, hold on, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire on my Kindle app on my phone. I'm basically trying to work out if I want a Kindle or not. Part of me really wants it because the Harry Potter books are on there, and they are the last ones I've got to read are all really thick. So I am maybe going to read some of that just to get a bit of a fantasy kick, but also something really chill because I know Harry Potter very well. Well, I do know the films, I know I love the films, so there's that. So yeah, we're going to try and get through these books, and if I finish these and still pick up another book, then I don't know what I'm going to read yet, but yeah. But if you hadn't noticed, my little profile picture on YouTube and my Instagram has changed to an actual cute little book picture I took on the beach in Barcelona, and I'm obsessed with it, so yeah. Anyway, I'm going to try and relax. I think it could be just morning, and I did decide to try and do a little bit of a dance around my room early morning, which probably should not have happened, so I'm going to rest, and hopefully I'm going to find my Switch because I want to put that on charge, and then hopefully I will be feeling a lot more recuperated and fine later, and I can film a video, or I can just read, I can do whatever. I haven't really got much set out to do today. The only thing I've got to do today is a food shop, and I've got to go to rehearsals tonight, so that's not till later. I've got a cup of coffee here. I feel like I've got a bit of a swollen face here, so just ignore that if it is. Yeah, and that is all I've got to say to you, because I haven't got anything else to say. I can't think of anything in my head. So I'm going to watch some YouTube, I'm going to chill, I'm going to find my Switch. Actually, let's talk about this book because I am kind of still thinking about it because I only started reading it this weekend. This book follows Rune and Poppy, childhood lovers, well, best friends to lovers, and then Rune is from Norway. Norway, and then they moved back to Norway, and it kind of distances their friendship. I'm going to try and keep the video as spoiler free, but that's really it. and now he's come back, and I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen between Poppy and Rune now. So what I'm going to do is find my Switch, put it on charge, probably read some of my book, drink my coffee, and then figure out what I'm going to do if I'm feeling a little bit more calmer, because I think I've just done this to myself by dancing around my room really early in the morning for no apparent reason, because I'm starting to feel a bit more cooler now. And I know my fan is on, but yeah. I'm also going to plan some TikToks. I need to go through the photos from the holiday and like plan my Instagram and TikToks of that, but also book TikToks, because you know this girl wants to. It's been a space of 2 minutes. However, I wanted to just quickly talk because I found my Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo book, and I knew I proper annotate it. I started really badly, and the tabbing is really bad in it. But it's only the first 6 chapters, so I think I'm going to continue. So maybe I'll pick that also up this week and do a bit of it. But I think, if not, I'm going to do what I did for Reminders of Him and Daisy Jones and the Six, like rereading a book, annotating it, and see if it's still my favourite book. So I might do that, and Ugly Love. So another two Taylor Jenkins Reid and Colin Hoover books. But I feel like because they were like some of my favourite books from last year, and I know I never annotated Ugly Love, I just tabbed a bit of it, that I think I can do it. Yeah. Also, I feel like I need to actually share this with you online, because I showed it on my Instagram. Hold on. I finally got the cute cover for Kiss the Sky and sold my other cover. One, because I didn't like it with the person on it, so I bought the actual one with the cute blue words. Just does feel like a little bit thinner than the other one, or maybe it doesn't, it's just smaller. I don't really remember, but I really love, like, I'm so happy I got this cover, because I was like really wanting this cover. The only annoying is most of my other covers, apart from some Kind of Perfect, they're all like, I can't remember about these ones are, they're all a bit more like, I don't know, this is like very matte, they're not matte, which is the only annoying thing, but it matches it better than the other one did, so I cannot complain. So I'm really excited, and yes. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on. I am feeling like I'm going to film that video, but I think I'm going to do it this afternoon. I don't know. We will see, because I feel like I need just to calm myself down, relax, and just chill and read and figure things out. I have put my Switch on charge, so that's something. Hi, okay, catching up on the vlog. I've not actually done any reading this morning. I started to feel better, so I actually filmed my TBR video, and that took me a while. And what time is it? Because I have to go again, like, in 20 minutes I need to be literally getting ready to leave. So I need to put all this books back, put the books back, stuff back, and then get ready to go. So I haven't actually done any reading yet, so that's how realistic my life is, because I always say I'm going to read. Do I read? Or like, that's not a lie, that's a lie. But I always say I'm going to read a lot and my time off, and I don't, because I do other things, and that's fine. And that's why it's called a realistic reading vlog, rather than me putting myself through stress. I was going to do a reading 200 pages a day with me, but I was like, that's not going to happen. Then I was going to swap my screen time, and I was like, that's not going to happen this time. So I'd rather just do a realistic week of reading whilst I'm off work video. So, yes, that's going well. It's kind of going to be like a normal, my old like weekly vlogs as well in here, but I'm not going to do much of that apart from reading stuff, so I will speak to you guys later. I'm going to put YouTube on, sort these books out, and get ready to go. Okay, it's currently like 2:15 and I'm now sitting down to read. I took a nap after I did finish up and had my lunch, and I took a nap, and now I'm sitting here watching some YouTube and reading A Thousand Boys Kisses. I wasn't sure which one to start with at the moment, because I'm like, obviously I started reading this on the plane, so yeah, I'm going to sit and read for like a couple of hours, I think. I'm on page 9, I've read a few pages of chapter 7, like 5 pages of chapter 7, so we're going to try and see how much I can get through. I might even take this to rehearsals with me tonight, because I feel like there's going to be some things where I need to go through that. At some point I need to go through the script, have what bits I'm in, so I know like what I've got to do. So yeah, that's the plan. But yeah, I'm going to finally actually get into reading. It's been a while. After dinner though, I'm going to be cooking my dinner at like 4, So for 4:30, I'm gonna say I give myself 2 hours. At 4:15, I'm probably gonna cook my dinner. Ideally, would like to find my iPad to charge that so I can watch something on there, but we can watch YouTube on my phone. I can just charge it now. Anyway, that's random. And I want to try and get on my computer and edit a video, but I don't think that's going to happen today because I think it's just going to be a reading day because I'm feeling very meh. And I think it's just a bit run down, and it's partly because my period is due, and also I did a lot of the weekend that we were constantly busy. But I also think I need to continue editing my photos for my Instagram. So if I don't do it tonight, it'll be a tomorrow job whilst I'm at work. In the last hour since I last spoke to you, I've read basically nearly 50% of this book. I'm actually going to take another nap because I'm feeling slightly tired, and I'm going to cook dinner at 4:30, so I should wake up from my nap and then have like 40 minutes to read more. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this book. It's an easy read, but it's cute but sad. It's like I didn't realise how emotional this book is. I thought it was just a cute love story. I didn't realise there's emotional parts to it. Yeah, and I've got Harry Potter in the background, but I'm going to take a nap because I'm feeling incredibly tired. And then I'll either pick this one back up or start Daisy Hates. I think I'll try and finish this one because if I can read this one and get this done by day tomorrow, then I can get on to Daisy Hates and just focus on that. Yeah. Okay, I'm now on page 183 of this book. I started this on Friday and I only read like 3 chapters on the plane, and then I read another 3 yesterday on the plane. I'm now like over halfway. I just don't know how many percent. 57% of the way through this book, and I'm really like, I know it's gonna be an emotional ending. I can just feel it. I think it's gonna give me a Fault in Our Stars ending, and I don't think I'm ready for that. It's been a while since a book has done that to me. Like Fault in Our Stars ending was a very emotional ending because we all know what happens at the end of Fault in Our Stars. I need to go cook now. I don't know if it's echoing away because my left ear is like slightly blocked and it's really annoying. So I'm going to go cook and then I'm going to come back and I think I'm going to read it and edit some content from holiday. Currently got 4 posts ready to go. But I know I've got a load more that I want to put in there. Okay, it's been a while now. I am now 75% of the way through, so I've got 25% left to read of 1,000 Boy Kisses. And I'm loving it. I said this is a realistic reading weekly vlog, and it's not really realistic for me to read this much on a day, even on my day off. So I'm surprised, but yeah. And I am meant to be going to the pub after rehearsal, so who knows, but I might come back and try and finish it before work tomorrow. Okay, I really should not be talking. It is currently 11 minutes past 1 in the morning. I actually got back from the pub at like 12 from after rehearsals because we were just chatting. It was so much fun. This is, when I said this is a realistic reading week vlog, this doesn't feel like it is because I don't usually read a book this fast in a day. When I'm off work, it still takes me a while, but I finished 1,000 Boys Kisses. I cried so much. Like, I don't think I've ever cried this much as a book. But I cried so much at this book. So good. I'm going to rank this 3.75. It was like, it made me cry, which is good, but it's not worth 5 stars on the 4-star ranking, I think. It was just, a lot of it was very fast, but I feel that the story was just, it was written so well, but yeah, it's a hard topic. Without me spoiling it, I can't really talk about it too much. It definitely was different to what I expected. I did not expect this storyline at all in a book, and it really made me value life and realise how short my life is, and like how you just got to live your life to the fullest. And I think I definitely recommend this book to anyone to read. If you are looking for a book, a fictional book though, that's going to give you the inspiration that you really need to live your life, read this because it will make you realise how short life is, and everyone spends the time hating the world instead of really thoroughly enjoying their life because you don't know what days will be your last. And yeah, it was just really inspiring, so I loved it. And yeah, so I put Daisy Hates in my bag for my lunch breaks at work tomorrow. But yeah, anyway, it is now Tuesday the 1st of August. Happy August, everyone. And this is like my little update on my realistic reading week. My realistic week of reading. Obviously, like I said yesterday, I'm not going to get much today because I've been at work all day, and I'm about to go to the theatre for Tech Run for I'm stage crewing a show. I'm not in the show this time because I'm too old for this one, but I'm stage crewing a show. I'm quite nervous because I've never stage crewed a thing in my life. But I'm sure it'll be fine once I get there. And yeah, I'm stage crewing this show. I think I've said it like 3 times now. But I did do a bit of reading on my lunch breaks at work today, and I picked back up Daisy Hates. So I left off on chapter 20. Oh, that's a lie. I don't remember where I left off, what chapter it was. I think it was, hold on, I can probably find out in a minute. 16. I'm now on chapter 21. So I've read like a few chapters because they're quite short. I'm just not sure how I'm feeling. I'm still not really like loving this book. I really enjoyed the first Magnolia Parks book, and I remember really enjoying this, but I'm not like there with this one yet. Like I'm really just not. I'm gonna see how I feel tomorrow because I'm gonna have more time to read tomorrow. Because even though I'm working at my other job in the morning, it's the job where I usually can sit and read, so I'll probably have more time to read, and I'll see how I feel. And I think if by tomorrow I'm not really enjoying it, then I'll probably find a different book to read for the rest of the week. But I'm not sure. I really want to try and finish this book though, because yeah. But anyway, that's my update. I'm now gonna get ready to go to the theatre because I need to, even though I'm so tired. Hello. Let me just put my time on. Stop. Okay, so I made a decision because I'm just not in the mood for Daisy Hates in the slightest. I just don't know what it is. Like, it is actually good writing, and I'm not saying it's a bad book. I just don't want to read it right now. Can't be bothered to put myself and waste my week reading a book I'm not interested in. So, or like feeling like reading. So I'm not putting on I don't want to say I'm DNFing it. I'm putting it on hold for now. And I'm actually going to read Kingdom of the Feared by Carrie Maniscalco because I want to read this book. I kind of want to finish this book so that I can move on. I'm planning after this book and after this video to finish up or continue some series with me. So this is this one, Twisted Lies, and Aquawar and potentially Addicted for Now is going to be in that video. But I really want to read this book, so I'm going to start this in a minute. I need to open a parcel. Also, I'm going to say it is Wednesday the 2nd of August. I had work today and I read like half of a chapter of Daisy Hates before I stopped. I didn't have much time anyway. I haven't read anything else today just because I haven't had time to. And I took home and took a nap. I need to book something, and then I need to open a package, and then I'm going to start reading potentially for a bit. I really need to have to go and then I'll probably read more tomorrow, and then I'll have more of an update for you tomorrow and actually read. I feel like this is such a great realistic reading vlog, and I told you this is what my realistic one is, but yeah. We're about to start Kingdom of the Feared. I've taken the sleeve off because I do not like reading with a sleeve. And look how cool this cover is. I'm pretty sure I showed this when I got the book, but look how cool this cover is. I absolutely love it. Like, I am glad I got the hardback in this one, even though I would prefer paperback, but because the others are paperback, but I am really happy I got this one hardback. And I can't wait to read it. Let's go. Let's start. It starts, I think, like 20 years earlier. Yeah, 20 years before. Let's start. Okay, good. Yeah, it's still morning. It is currently 10:58 on Thursday, the 3rd of August, and I'm not gonna lie, I was planning to read before I went to see my friend today, but I have not read a thing. I only read the prologue, which was like 8 pages, no, less than 8 pages. Hold on. About 5 pages long yesterday. So what I'm gonna do, when I come home, plan is I do need to edit the videos. Like, I got 2 videos to edit, and I kind of want to get that done. But let's see if I could do that tomorrow. So I'm gonna come home. I'm going out for lunch. I'm gonna come home and read for a bit and see how I feel, before I actually go on my computer. But I'm gonna try and read a bit when I get back from my lunch. Fingers crossed I'll get home from my lunch and actually sit and read some of this book before I go to watch the show tonight because I'm so excited to see it, because I've been seeing it from the wings the last 2 nights, and like, yeah, it's great, but I don't see it all, and I'm actually intrigued to see what's like actually watching it, so I'm excited. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna stop talking now. Oh, I'm so tired, but I'm gonna get myself ready to go out. Okay, I'm now home from lunch. I'm very tired, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm trying to power through. I might quickly go because I can get an energy drink. I'm not gonna lie to you because I feel like that might help. So I might do that in a second. But I've just got home. I'm actually gonna set my computer. I'm actually gonna try and edit the TBR video and the other video I need to do. It's literally, it shouldn't take too long to do. So I'm gonna do that. To hit them up, because I haven't had a video up since like Saturday, and I feel like I need to be more consistent with my uploading, so I need to get that done. I'm going to try and read a chapter or 2 as well whilst I'm editing that, because I really want to start this book, because I want to know what's going to happen. So that's the plan, and then at 2:30 I need to do, I'm calling my friend for a bit, so that's going to take some time out of my day, and obviously I'm going to the show tonight, so again, don't know how much I'm going to read today, but tomorrow, fingers crossed, I will read quite a bit, because I don't have anywhere to be, so if I get the video just edited today, tomorrow I could just have a reading day. That is the plan. Quickly update, I'm going to give you my first impressions of this book. I'm on chapter 2. It's taken me a while. I've not read much today. I know I'm slacking. My energy has been so bad today. But the first chapter has already left my mind blown. It literally picked up where it left off in the last book, and I am so excited to see what happens next, because the end of that chapter, I can't say much because it will spoil so much for you if you haven't read the series, or if you've read the first book but not the second one. Yeah, so I'm not going to tell you anything, but it's so good. Like, the first chapter was so good, and I haven't read it fine, so I'm very excited to get into this book. So glad I picked this one up. I now need to get ready to go. Okay, hello. I don't know how well you can see me. I put you in a weird position. But it's Friday, the something of August, the 4th of August? 4th of August. And, squeaky bed, sorry. I actually have read a chapter of this morning, so now I'm on chapter 3, yeah. I actually am already enjoying this. I've read 2 chapters in the prologue and I'm already into this book. I think it's because it's the 3rd book of the series. I obviously know, like, because of the first 2 books, I've found out now what's happening. It's making me excited for this one. So, yeah, I am really in my fantasy era this year. Like, fantasy is calling to me. I'm really glad I'm getting into fantasy, because I actually always wanted to. I just got scared of it. So this is really making me happy that I'm on the final book of a series, and it's a fantasy series. So I am going to continue reading this. I think I'm actually going to continue this vlog. Maybe not till I finish this book, but till halfway through next week maybe, because I realised I haven't actually vlogged. I've vlogged, but like, I don't feel like I've vlogged much. But we'll see. I might change my mind and end it tomorrow morning or Sunday. But at the moment, the plan is to continue to stop next week. But we might change my mind. However, I've just got a delivery. I'm going to open that, but I'm doing something else in a minute. I'm going to start something else. It's a little bit of a project, but I wanted to do something. I've just saw it on a YouTube video. It kind of brought to mind the idea. So I'm watching Ellen Catherine on YouTube, and she's doing this thing called TBR Takedown. And I kind of want to do something similar. I did start doing what's my TBR, reading my TBR, where I just pick a number out of a packet, and then, but I wanted to do something different. And she's mentioned how she had a Bookopoly board, which I think it was like Books with Becca or something like that, did originated, and I'm gonna do that myself. So I'll start a series on my channel where I read my TBR. Because I've got, like, if you've watched my latest video where I carried all the books on my TBR. I have like 89 books to get through. By November I'll have, well, not 3 because one of them is actually not already read, but I want to reread it and annotate it and look through it. So it's Archer's Voice. And I've got 2 more coming in November, so I'm going to add to that pile of lists. So yeah, I bought a canvas, and this is not square, which is really annoying because it means it's going to be like weirdly shaped Monopoly board, but it's fine. So I got a canvas to do that on, and then I bought a paint set. So I'm going to actually make this Monopoly board in a minute. I'm actually going to set up to do it after I film this clip because I really want to do it. It's a really good idea for like a video series, and it's also a really good way to get through my TBR. I thought I'd opened that really scared me. I then have a delivery. No, this has nothing to do with books. This is not a book delivery, so you can't tell me if it's not anything related to books. It's not Breaking My Book by a Man. This is actually something to do staging wise. I got, yes, this is exactly what I wanted. Oversized. I love it. I got Hannah Lowther's. Hannah Lowther's a TikToker who I've seen in Heathers and Millennials, and I love her so much. She's like one of my favourite. If I remember, I'll pop a picture of me meeting her last year. She's literally one of my favourite actors in the West End, and she's talented, and I think everyone just thinks she was a TikToker, but she's actually really talented, and I love her. And she brought out this merch, which is stagey on it, and literally it's in the Tesco writing. So it's so simple but so nice, and I'm so happy that I actually have this now. And I wanted it in oversized just so that I can just casually wear it around the house, to work, quick and jeans, you know, very casual. Okay, quick update before I continue. I've started the Monopoly board. I wouldn't say it looks great, but it's okay. I don't want it to look perfect. I just want it to be usable. So we're now going to work on like putting all the prompts on. I'm just going to repaint the orange and purple ones are the charts and community chest ones, so I'm repainting over that just a little bit more oomph. And then I'm going to start putting like the prompts on and everything. I'm very tired. I just took a nap, and so I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to start the Summer I Turn Pretty series, which I've heard so many good things about, so I'm going to start that. I was going to put Only Murders in the Building, but I really don't want to watch that right now. At the moment it's going to be this. If I get bored, then I'll put Only Murders in the Building on. But yeah, let's go. Okay, hello, it is 24 minutes past 3 now. I've finished painting my Monopoly board, and I'm really happy with it, even though it's like not neat. But I'm really excited to do this, to start this one now. To start this little like series on my channel. I think it's a really cool idea. And I think it's a really good way to get through your TBR cut, because even when you've done one of these videos, you cross it off, you can still do it again because there'll be multiple books to add to this. So I've got ones like a book with flowers on the cover, so I think there's a few that have flowers on the cover. So yeah, then you've got sad books, which again is easy. I've got to do, I think tomorrow morning before I go to the theatre, I'm going to change my bedding, and I'm going to work on the charts and community shelf cards, because I've got a few ideas for those ones, so I think I'm going to work on them tomorrow. And I'm not a painter, but now I'm going to find, I think I'm going to put Harry Potter or The Hobbit on. I'm not sure which one I want to put on. I kind of really craving The Hobbit, because I haven't watched it for a while, and it's just something easy. And I'm going to sit and read. I would like to get to chapter, which I think is chapter 7. Yeah, at least to chapter 7 today. That's the hope. So I've got like 4 chapters to get through. So I'm going to put on a film, eat my Reese's Pieces, because I haven't actually eaten since my little blondie this morning. I'm having a late dinner, lunch, early dinner, because I'm going to have curry night after the show tonight. So it just makes sense to have a late dinner, lunch, because I'll be hungry during the show, and I'd have to wait, and it would just be a nightmare, because obviously I'm not like I'm performing, so yeah. Anyway, random stop talking, I'm going to find a film. Please ignore how I look. It is currently 10:15 on Saturday, the 5th of August. It is the last day of shows today. and it is 2 show day, and I've got to be at the theatre for 12, so I've got about 45 minutes where I need to actually like sort food out, or like less than that, just so I can eat food and get ready, go. I need to hit Sainsbury's before I go in to the theatre because I need to get some like snacks for today. But within this 45 minutes, I'm actually going to read some of my book. I didn't actually get that far yesterday. I was so tired for some reason yesterday. So I'm only on chapter 4 on page 52. So I didn't get that far yesterday, but by tomorrow, hopefully I'll be a bit further in, because I have my theatre job during the day tomorrow in the morning for 4 hours, and it never gets busy there, so it'll be something to keep me occupied. I really need to put these books on the floor away, but I'll do that tomorrow as well. But yeah, that's really my update for you. I am enjoying this book though, like it is good so far. So much, in 3 chapters so much has happened. It's absolutely insane. But I am happy I picked this one up. So let's get through it because I want to know what happens. Sunday the 6th of August, which means it is back to work with me tomorrow, which I'm kind of sad about. I've had like enough, but I have also enjoyed the time off. I've needed it, but yeah, it's currently 5:30. So yesterday obviously it was a 2 show day of One of the Willows, which I was doing backstage work for, and then I didn't get out until late. It was the only work answer. 20 to 12, and then we went to the pub, and then we went to a friend's house for drinks. I didn't get back home till like 3:30. And then I got home, and I was really, and I woke up and had to go to work, but I was so tired. And I've literally just woken up basically from an hour nap. So, yeah, I'm not sure what I don't know what it is. Okay, wait. But I've only read like half a chapter of this today. I'm halfway through a chapter, so not me. Like I've got like 8 pages left of this chapter, and I'm halfway through it. But I am really enjoying Kings of the Fear. But I also have an order, so if you remember the other day, I was creating that Monopoly board. I actually ordered some blank playing cards, so like literally like this, a pack of 30 of them. I'm probably not going to do 30, but and they come in this little box, and I'm literally going to use these for my chance and community shelf cards to make the idea of those up. So I thought it was a really cool idea instead of trying to cut it out myself, because I would be really bad at them. Okay, I'm actually going to end this realistic week of reading, realistic weekly reading vlog, whatever it was called. Now I was going to keep it going until I finished Kingdom of the Feared, and I know but I'm actually going to, I don't know, I was thinking of starting another weekly reading vlog, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Not this week. I think I'm just going to read the book and just not film. And then I'll be back with my TBR takedown, whatever I'm going to call it, I don't know yet, video once I've done like the chance cards and stuff. Mainly because I'm going to be reading the book at work, and I just kind of want to finish it and not think about filming, if that makes sense, just because it is a good book. But if you didn't know, I've just said that. But for this video I did finish 1,000 Boy Kisses, which I absolutely loved it, but I didn't give it 5 stars. I gave it 3.75 stars, but it made me cry, and it was really good. And then I read like a couple of chapters of Daisy Hates but I just wasn't in love with it at the time. So I put that on hold again. And I picked up Kings of the Feared, which I am now on chapter 7, I want to say. I'm just slowly getting into it. It was a busy week last week, so I didn't get as much reading done as I had hoped. But if you did enjoy this vlog, please give it a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe, and I will see you again very soon with another vlog or video.